Hi! So in honor of World Mental Health Day, which was on Tuesday, October 10th, we are talking about postpartum depression. Check it out. Hi guys, welcome back. So this is a hard topic for me to talk about because even though I wasn't personally affected by maternal mental illness, postpartum depression, I have some very, very dear close people in my life who have suffered from postpartum depression. This is a really hard thing and it's hard to talk about it, but this information is important for you to learn and be aware of. Here are things that I feel like are very important for you to know about postpartum depression. Number one is that there's a lot of women out there who feel that way, as much as 15 to 20%, and there's some sources that say that even more women might actually have postpartum depression. And so if you feel like you have postpartum depression, you're not alone. There are other women out there who feel for you, who are in your shoes. Another thing I think you should know about postpartum depression is that baby blues are common after you have a baby. We're generally overwhelmed and more emotional, but they generally last between 2 to 3 weeks. If your symptoms last beyond 3 weeks, you should look for help. Something else to keep in mind about postpartum depression is that it can happen anytime during your pregnancy and up to a year after the baby's born. So it doesn't have to immediately happen right after you have a baby. It might come 6 months into you or your baby having already been born. So keep that in mind if you start feeling that way further along after your baby's a little bit older. Something else I think is important for you to know, perhaps the most important thing, is that this is not your fault. You did nothing to cause this. There's so many changes going on in your life right now. You have to adapt to a new baby, to being a mom, to changes in your relationship with your partner, and changes in your relationship dynamics with other family members. So much going on. You're healing, and on top of that, you've got all these hormones going on in your body. So don't feel like this is your fault, like you did something to cause this. You did nothing to cause this. Nothing. So please don't feel guilty about feeling this way. And finally, the last thing I feel is very important for you to know about postpartum depression is that depression isn't the only mood disorder that you can experience at the postpartum period. You can have postpartum anxiety, postpartum OCD, and all other different types of mood disorders. So if the symptoms that you're experiencing don't necessarily seem to you like it's depression, and you may think that then it's not linked to the fact that you're at postpartum, it may very well be. So look for help. Some of the symptoms that you can experience in postpartum depression are feelings of sadness, general loss of interest in the things that you liked to do before. You can have panic attacks, but I will write a list of symptoms down in the description box, so check it out. But the most important thing that you need to know is that there is help for you. And the sooner you get it, the better. The better for you to get healthy, the better for your baby to have a healthy mom. So please, 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 if you're feeling like that, if you look at the symptoms and you feel like that's you, look for help. You're not crazy. You just need a little bit of support. I will give you some resources down in the description box, so look there so you can find out more about postpartum depression and where to look for help. But if you feel like you're experiencing postpartum depression, you can contact Postpartum Support International at 1-800-944-4773. I will put a link to their website and other websites, like I said, down below. And today's action step is if you're feeling that way, please talk to someone. Look for help, find out more. And if you're not feeling that way, but you know someone who might be, talk to them. Tell them that there is help for them. Share some resources with them. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, share with a friend and don't forget to subscribe. Own your experience. Take charge. Peace.